Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about things that help us grow, things that help us develop and stay the course and not quit, nuggets that help us stick to the process and not give up. We do not give up, no matter what. We aim to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire you with the Word of God so that your faith is strengthened. And when your faith is strong, you can freely live your best life. What is your best life? A life that God intended for you to live. Today's topic is the power of consistency. Consistency is powerful. It is even more powerful than intelligence or talent. If you keep doing something consistently over and over again without giving up, you will get the results that you want. It's so much better than being good at something and only doing it once in a while. But consistency is so much better than that. There's so much power in consistency. It's like a compound effect. You don't see the increase straight away, but when you consistently save your money and with interest over the years, you'd have way more than you saved. That's the compound effect. The compound effect is the idea that small, seemingly insignificant actions can lead to huge results over time. You don't need to do anything dramatic or drastic to achieve your goals, but you make a few small changes every day, and you see the radical difference eventually. If you want more money, for example, start by spending less of it each day. If you want better relationships, start with being nicer to people. If you want a healthier body, eat less junk food and exercise regularly. You may not see the change straight away, but it will happen. One day you'll see it. So just keep going. It's all about making the little changes and small steps regularly so that they add up over time. So that's the compound effect. But consistency, it takes into consideration that we are human and we will skip a day or two there and there, but don't stay there. Don't skip a lot of days. Get back on track and keep going. If you maybe skip a day, don't feel bad about it. Just get back on track. That's the most important thing. Your consistency will be tested from time to time, but resolve in your heart of hearts to not let the hard times deter you. Daniel is a good example. He had to go through so much pressure. His colleagues, or if you want to call it that, kind of tricked the king into decreeing a law that says nobody should pray to anyone but only him. But Daniel prayed to God, our God. Daniel 6:10 says, now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went home. And what did he do? And in his upper room, with his windows open toward Jerusalem, he knelt down on his knees 3 times that day and prayed and gave thanks before his God, as was his custom since early days. The betrayal didn't deter him. The jealousy didn't stop him. The risk didn't stop him. He knew that if it was known that he was still praying, God, even though it was known that he was praying, he would be killed, but he did it anyway. That's top-notch commitment and consistency. The king was notified of what Daniel was doing. And he couldn't back down from the decree that whoever prays to a different God would be killed. Even though he did like Daniel and he didn't wish him dead, he had to go through with the law. Daniel was therefore thrown into the lion pit, but God in his goodness, God in his faithfulness came through for Daniel. He sent an angel from heaven to close the mouths of the lions. They didn't devour Daniel at all. So the king came to check on Daniel because he liked Daniel the following day, and lo and behold, Daniel was still alive. The power of consistency. When you believe in what you're doing and do it consistently, you will get the results that you desire. It's so hot in here. So here are a few tips on how to stay consistent. Number 1, have clear goals. If there is something that you want to achieve, set yourself a clear goal. Be specific, be realistic. Make it easy for yourself by breaking your goals into small, manageable tasks that you can work on consistently. Number 2, create a routine. Establish a routine that will incorporate your goals and tasks. Set aside protected time each day or every week and to work on your goals. Make it a habit because consistency is built through repetition. Number 3, values versus goals. Make sure your goals line up with your values and beliefs. If they don't, you will find it hard to see them through, as you will feel conflicted within yourself. So make sure it's something that, still ensures you are your authentic self. Number 4, the reason behind. Make sure your why is bigger than your daily actions towards the goal. Are you losing weight because you want to just, look good? Or are you losing weight so that you stay healthy and that you'll still be around to see your children graduate, to be at their weddings, and so on and so on. Make sure your why is bigger than your what. Number 5, practice self-discipline. Consistency, it requires self-discipline. Train yourself to overcome procrastination. Tell yourself you can do hard things. COVID has taught us that we can do hard things. We were so limited, during COVID to live our lives, our everyday lives, but yet we did it. You can do hard things. That's what I tell myself when I'm working on my goals, and on days where I'm really struggling, I tell myself, I can do hard things. So I go on and do what I needed to do. So make sure you stay committed to your routine and don't give in to excuses. Practice self-control and remind yourself of the long-term benefits of being consistent. Jeez, it's so hot in here. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, consistency is a habit that develops over time. It's not an overnight thing. It's not an overnight success. You may find it challenging at first, but if you keep at it, it can become a habit. It can become part of your life, and you will begin to see the results that you want. And when you see the results that you want, you can then be even inspired some more to make it your lifestyle, a lifestyle of consistency, a winning lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.